How can Islamic unity happen, and how can the duty of the Caliphate be fulfilled? Today the Ummah, which means the Islamic world, is split into more than 60 countries, and some of these countries are at war with each other. So, what happens if any Islamic state or group organized in these lands declares a caliphate, calls someone a caliph, and asks Muslims in other countries to pledge allegiance to them, meaning to accept them as caliph and swear obedience? What will happen? Another reason for division, separation, fragmentation, and conflict will just be added to the existing ones. So, what is the right and proper thing to do? Now, let me try to explain it point by point. First, choosing a caliph whom the entire Ummah must obey, follow, and submit to is not the top priority in the current situation. First, the wise and learned people of these countries should hold as many meetings as needed, and by using the agreed-upon basic principles of Islam as their guide, through discussions and consultations, they should identify the main problems of the Islamic world, their causes and solutions. Second, as one of these solutions, brotherly relationships should be started among the people of these countries, led by their wise and learned individuals. Third, just as the current forms of government are different, the leaders have no intention of giving up their positions and ranks. Because of this, there might be resistance, opposition, and troublemaking. Measures to prevent these from the start should be considered, and on the path to the re-establishment or revival and building of the Ummah, the first condition should not be to change the regimes and leaders of the countries. There is much to do without touching the current forms of government and leaders, meaning without starting there. Priorities must be strictly followed. After a certain progress is made and a common power, meaning an authority is formed, those who insist on things that are not lawful in Islam should first be worked on for reform. If this is not possible, then they should be removed through common actions in a way that does not harm the path and the journey. The union of scholars, which in a sense is the ulul amr, the people of solution and binding, after deciding on the form of unity for the Islamic world, it will then be time to choose the person who will lead this union, meaning the caliph in this sense, just as the caliph does not necessarily have to be from one state, one race, or one region. It is also possible for the leadership to rotate if conditions require it. The President's Assistance and Advisory Board would be chosen from different countries and among the most suitable candidates. Of course, what I've written here is my own thought. It's open for discussion or improvement. What should not happen is for someone to appear somewhere and declare themselves Caliph, Mahdi, or Messiah, inviting the Ummah to follow them, declaring war on those who don't accept them, killing innocent Muslims and non-Muslims whose lives and blood are sacred, and doing all this in the name of Islam. Today, there is no greater enemy or hostility that can harm Islam more than this.